So now we will begin second chapter, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. The meaning of the poem is may be interpreted in different ways. Now, commonly it is accepted that we must not take so much time in enjoying the things that come our way. The life is to do something great, and for that we have to keep moving. To do so, at times we have to give up the good things as well. As the title of the poem suggests, the poet is writing about one of his experiences of a journey that he most probably had during in winter season. He is on his horse driven cart and returning home. Suddenly he feels to stop near a land or property of woods, and on the other side there is a lake which is frozen because of the extremely cold weather. So this we can see in the first stanza. Whose woods are these? Sorry, whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. The speaker of the poem thinks that he knows whose woods are those, whose forests are those where he stopped. The one who owns the woods lives in the village, so he will not see the speaker stopping there to watch the woods fill up with snow. Second stanza. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Now, the poet's thinking that the horse may be surprised that his master has stopped at a strange place because there is no farmhouse. Then why his master has stopped there? The master has stopped between the woods and frozen lake. So the poet says, his little horse must think it a strange thing to stop at place between frozen lake and woods, where there is not even a farmhouse, and it was the darkest evening of the year, 25th December. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound is the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The little horse gives a shake to the bell attached to his neck, as if to ask whether there was any mistake. The only sounds heard other than the jingling of the bells were the sounds of mild wind and the falling of the soft and fluffy snowflakes. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. The speaker was really captivated by the lovely, dark and deep woods, but he reminds himself that he cannot stay on for a long time because he has promises, he has number of responsibilities to keep, and there are lot many things to do before he goes to sleep. So the horse also, he also feels that he should inform the poet, he should inform his master that if he has stopped in a wrong place. So he rings his bell. At last, the poet decides that he must move to reach the destination, which is the motive of his journey. Now we will discuss the figure of speech. Here you can see um, alliteration. Here we can see alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds in the beginning of the words. He will not see me stopping here, SS, to watch his woods fill up with snow, WW, W. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, DD. Now, personification is attribution of human characteristics to non human objects. My little horse must think it queer. Little horse has been given a human quality of thinking. He gives and he is also giving his harness bells a shake to ask. These all are human qualities. So these are personification. Underline it. Now symbolism. The promises are symbolic of life's responsibilities and sleep is symbolic of death. The poet cannot enjoy the beauty of the woods as he has promises to keep and miles to go before he sleeps. Sleeps means here death. The poet hints at the need of a strong sense of duty, restraining the temptations of life. The poet is tempted to watch the beautiful scenery, but he remembers that he has lot many responsibilities to deliver. So he decides not to be captivated there, better to come back to return back to his duty. Now here there are different imageries also, visual imagery and auditory imagery. Here you can see like woods and frozen lake visual imagery. The, the sweep of easy wind and downy flake, auditory imagery like this we have. So the explanation is over, figure of speech is over. Read the poem thoroughly and I will send you answers. If you want, you can also solve the answers. Thank you.